Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and in this video guys I'm reviewing the 85 rated Ultimate Scream Kieran Trippier. This card looks absolutely insane, and I tell you what guys, I'm going to say straight off the bat, I absolutely loved using him. I was able to pick him up for 74,000 coins, and in the 7 games that I played him in, he scored me no goals and didn't get me any assists either, and he's also got a 4-star weak foot as well as 3-star skill moves. Moving along into his game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 93 shot power, his 88 curve, as well as his 88 crossing, and finally his 84 stand tackle. And I did also have the Sentinel chemistry star applied to this Trippier card. And before we get any further into the video guys, I just want to say I think it's great to see a lot more English players actually going and making a name for themselves over in foreign leagues. Obviously, Jadon Sancho over the past couple of seasons has been an example, going from the Premier League over to Borussia Dortmund and doing really, really well for them. Trippier has always been like a decent fullback for the Premier League, but he's never been like an amazing player. Obviously, he had a pretty decent World Cup a few years back, but he's got to make this move to Atletico Madrid, and it seems to be a pretty good move for him. So that's really good for him. And in terms of FIFA as well, once again, the Ultimate Screen promo giving another insane increase to a player. I'm pretty certain he does have an 80 rated base card, so to go all the way up to an 85 rated is fantastic. And you know what? I'm going to go as far to say as he's usable till team of the season. Simple as that. An example of this was that back in FIFA 19, I did the flashback Aranfran. He came in like in his SBC was released within the first month of FIFA 19, and I had him in my team till FIFA 19 team of the season. I ended up playing over 1,000 games with him, and this Trippier card is very, very similar, although he's 2 ratings lower, actually, because of the insane boost he's been given to his card. He looks pretty much just similar to that Aranfran card, and also I think he's not even a million miles away from the 88 Zanetti in terms of stats either, but he played brilliant for me in game. I took him into FUT Champions and he clicked to me straight away. He linked up insanely well with Theo Walcott, didn't get any assists, but some of his passing was just quality. That's going to be the first pro to the card. His through balls, his short passing down there, like the pace he put on the pass was phenomenal. And I actually didn't look at his passing stats until I went on to do like the review part, like towards record the intro part of the video, and I noticed that he's only got 81 vision and 80 short passing and 79 long passing, which, don't get me wrong, is pretty decent for a fullback, but his passing felt a lot better than 81 vision and 80 short passing. It was honestly incredible, so consistent in firing down those right hand balls down the right hand side. It just opened defenses up, because obviously you give it to Theo Walcott, and Theo Walcott's got so much pace. I'm telling you guys right now, if you've got Theo Walcott in your team, you do this, you buy, I was about to say you do this SBC, you can buy him off the market, you buy this card. You might already have a Kyle Walker in your team and stuff like that, and don't get me wrong, Kyle Walker's a good card, I've used him myself, but I don't think he's as good as Kieran Trippier. I think Kieran Trippier just offers you a lot more in terms of, I think his passing's better, I think obviously he's got insane shooting stats as well, I think his dribbling's better. It's just honestly an insane card, and passing wise, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Like the through balls were just were quality, and how easy it was to open up defenses was insane. His second pro is also going to be his tackling with that Sentinel chem style. His stand tackle goes to 99, his slide tackle goes up to 96. Just absolutely phenomenal. Made a lot of tackles, bailed me out on a lot of occasions. I really actually had a good run with this Trippier card in terms of how I did in FUT Champions. I think like in the 7 games that I played him with, I think I won 5 of the games or something like that, which is really impressive for me. And yeah, he was brilliant. Like the tackles was just, he made quite a few big tackles for me in games, which definitely prevented goals from being scored, or certainly shots on target and stuff. And his final profile is also going to be his pace. He's a very quick fullback, 87 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. It's not the quickest fullback in the game, but in terms of La Liga, he is one of the quickest right backs that you can get, and he does feel very quick. Obviously, he's also got decent dribbling for a fullback as well, which also helps him to make him feel pretty quick, but yeah, he can outpace players, he can catch up to attackers, he can do all that. He's a top card, and I think if you can find a way to fit him into your team, 100% do it. I don't know what to do with him, because the problem is, as much as I like him, he jeopardizes the chemistry of Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott goes down from 10 chemistry to 7 chemistry, and Walcott is a big player for me in my team, and Walcott on 7 chem, I'll be honest, didn't feel quite as good as the Walcott that I've used on 10 chemistry, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep him or not. I'm going to see, but I think if you can find a way to get him into a team with full chemistry to all your players, 100% buy him. Yes, it's a lot at this stage for a fullback, but you've got to think long term. You're going to be able to use this card genuinely until team of the season. Honestly, he is a top card. I recommend buying him, and I will give him a 10 out of 10, and no one can disagree with that in my opinion. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.